You can't go wrong with Now It's Dark.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jim Buys More Funko Pops. The one thing about the spooky season is that that's when you can purchase the most amount of horror items, and that includes Funko Pops. So I have a bigger than normal assortment of Funkos, and I also have more coming. So if certain things seem a little out of order, it is what it is. But one of the first pops is the Chucky pop here with kind of a artsy kind of, it doesn't say black light on it, but it definitely screams black light. I don't know if probably not in the light, but I don't know if he's going to glow. My UV light is a little lacking, but I don't know. I think there's also um, another version of this same mold with the same scars out there as well, just not with this funky colors. I can't remember if I did order the pumpkin good guy Chucky, but it's kind of cool. I'm not a big fan, if I'm being completely honest, of the Chucky merch. And I really dig like the first movie, and then it kind of all goes downhill from there. So Funko Fusion, I've played that on the channel during the demo phase. They've released a whole slew of Funko Fusion pops and variations and craziness. I think I've seen 2 other variations of this Megan alone. The unique thing with these Funko Fusion pops, aside from the style of the box, which I truly love, I love this darker look compared to the white boxes. You get a code for something in the game. I don't know if it unlocks the actual character, like the skin that you could wear. Um, I haven't bought the game yet. I'm on the fence because I play PC, and when I did the demo, it was very difficult to play it. If you are playing this game, let me know. Um, so I think I got the Chucky and this from Hot Topic, and another pop in a couple of minutes I'll show you that came from Hot Topic. The rest all came from the Funko.com. They ran a really good sale, and if you're a fan reward member, you get an early access by 1 day, and you might think that that's not a lot, but I can tell you for a fact that it is worth it, because even as a fan reward member getting the early access, you still can miss out on stuff. I've recently missed out on things while being in queue to check out and had stuff sell out. Anyways, um, this tall man is so cool. RIP, tall guy. I think it looks awesome. I think they did such a great job with this Funko Pop. It's so funny. It's such a simple um, figure, but sometimes they nail the character so well, and a lot of it has to do with that eye right there. And he's holding one of the death balls, the balls of death, the death balls. So I had to get this. I don't even know if there's other Phantasm figures. I really could care less. Uh, Maybe some of those little Jawas, I would get those. But man, he looks really, really creepy. All right, the next set of figures are all kind of in a series here. And it's from Insidious. They did the red-faced demon, and I think he looks pretty darn spectacular. The artwork is great. They really did a good job with the packaging of this, particularly with that red cloud going around it. This is the red-faced demon. I'm sure there's variations out there with glow in the dark or bloody, whatever. And then here's the wheezing demon. Insidious. And there is another pop that came out last year that I just finally picked up. I didn't pick it up at the time. I was on the fence about it, and I found it on sale. So since I got these other two, I thought I would pick up the Key Demon, which looks really good. And this one begs a glow-in-the-dark variant, if there isn't one. But I think it looks really creepy. I love the red eyes, just really pop. This is from Insidious: The Last Key, and it's the Key Demon. I also picked up from the Funko shop these Bitty Pops of the Minions. Now, the Minions did full-size Funko Pops with a mashup of the Universal Monsters, and they still use the artwork to this day in like the parks, in the Universal Studios parks. So we're going to open this up in a second. I'm not a Minions fan. I'm a Universal Monsters fan. So I get sucked into buying these mashups like the Care Bears and Minions because of it, because I do think they look cool. And we're going to open this in just a second. And maybe if I was smart, I'd put a picture up showing those other Funkos. Another nostalgic pop that I picked up was this Linus. I put it in a protector already. I'm trying not to do that until after I film videos, but I guess I did. Um, from the classic Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Just so iconic. I have a small collection of stuff. I'm very selective when it comes to the Charlie Brown Peanuts gang stuff. But when I purchased this from Funko Shop, I went to eBay to look for, because I knew they did years ago, 2016 it looks like, they did a line of the characters in Halloween costumes, and this was the only one that I could afford so far. The only two that I saw online were the Lucy and the Witch. That's actually one that I'm very interested in, but she goes for a little bit more than I'm willing to pay. I got this for under 20 bucks, so I counted that as a win. And it came in a pop protector, so that's cool. But that's the classic Charlie Brown, and they did him a second figure in the ghost costume with too many holes. And if you remember, he got a rock. So, all right, so let's open these up just to see which of the pops, because there's 5 total of these Universal Funkos when they came out, and they were all Walgreens at the time. These come with a little stand if you've never opened your box, and it'll come with a mystery in a little black wrap. And I'll show you these a little bit closer. So there is Frank and Bob, and these just pop out of the bottom. These are all plastic boxes too, by the way. Very, very cool. So there's Frank and Bob, and I'll just drop them right into the little plastic stand, and they stack well. And next we have Bride Kevin. I love the gender fluidness of the minions. I will give them that credit. All right. We'll pop her in. So there was a Dracula and also, I think, a Frankenstein. This is the creature Mel. I don't know. But I did love the creature. The creature from the Black Lagoon has such a cult following, And there's been so much stuff this year that's come out. So here is see who we got. Mummy Stewart. Okay. So I don't know if there is going to be another wave of pops. I don't remember Mummy Stewart. I'll have to check my larger pops, but there you go. And like I said, they just fit right in to the stand. So quite a big haul of horror figures. I can now try to rearrange some stuff here and put them into the shelf somehow and filter out some of the ones that have been there for a long time and their time is up. So thanks for tuning in to the channel. Keep checking back if you like Funko, if you like horror. I got both coming. If you like Funko and not horror, I have another channel, the JLAmember channel, where I do all kinds of videos on that as well, and some gaming for DC Universe Online. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.